Sometimes I can be a bit dramatic. Hi and welcome. If you are new here, my name is Melissa and I love to sew. Therefore, I upload sewing related videos like this one. And if that is something that you're into, go ahead and check out my other videos. And if you happen to like more than one video, subscribe. That way we can have our sewing chit chats. If you are a returning subscriber, what's up? What's good? What are you doing? What are you sewing? Let me know down below. And yeah, so I did not get a chance to go to the thrift store this week. Sad. But let me show you guys what I am currently working on. I already cut out this pattern, the Simplicity S9019, and I cut out view A. So I will be uploading the sew along very soon. I will probably record it today. Who knows? You never know. And let me show you what I actually purchased at Joann's and at Hobby Lobby. So at Joann's, I went ahead and purchased the seam roll. Let's go ahead and open it. This was like, they packaged these so hard. But all right, and here we go. I now have a seam roll. This is used to press open seams on the sleeves or any other tight areas. And I didn't think that I was gonna need this. Can we just giggle? Okay, can we just laugh about? I didn't think I was gonna need this. I didn't think, okay? But I need it. I needed it in my life because a couple weeks ago I actually purchased the Taylor's Ham. On this one I used a 50% off coupon. I can't remember if it was 40% or 50% off on this one, and then on this one I used a 50% off coupon. And I'm excited to use this because I feel like sewing tools are one of those things that you are going to get a lot of wear and tear from them. And if you have a coupon of 40, 50, or 60% off, use it. I paid $7 for this, and you know, I'm very happy that I did. And also, I just wanted to say that this is probably like my most favorite item that I have been using in the last few weeks. I was going to make a favorites video, but then I realized that like all my favorites are like the same thing from my previous video except for the ham, and I'm pretty sure that this is going to be one of my favorite items. I also went to Hobby Lobby on Saturday because last week was actually a McCall pattern sale and I didn't know. So I went Saturday night. I almost missed it, but I actually purchased this pattern, and it's the McCalls M8003, and I think I'm actually gonna bust out and sew this one too because I have a knit fabric that I do want to sew. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to really like sewing with knits, but I don't like to anymore. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's because I'm tired of the zigzag stitch. I'm tired of like certain seams, like the thread snapping. I'm tired. I don't know, because you never really know with a knit of not only how it's gonna sew with your machine, but also how it's going to lay on your body. And you know, with time, I've noticed that knits just stretch out tremendously, and I just don't want to invest any of my money in knits. And I've also noticed that a lot of the t-shirts that I have that are knits, I guess I do wear them a lot, but I want to start getting more, I hope I start finding more like stretchy fabric, but that isn't too much of a knit. You know what? I don't know if I'm making sense, but I'm excited to sew this. Also at Hobby Lobby there was 40% off their entire fabrics, and I guess they're taking away the 30% off sale that they usually have every single week on fabrics. You know, some fabrics are like super inexpensive, but for the most part you can get their fabrics at like a 30% off sale, and I guess they are removing that. I don't know what's going on with the coupons or the sales. I just don't know what's going on, but everything is starting to go up in prices, which kind of sucks, but we all have to understand too, like, employees need to get paid, everybody needs to get paid, and first world problem, you know, if you can purchase it, purchase it. If you can't, then I'll see you at Savers. You know what I mean? But I purchased this fabric, and it is, I don't know what it is. I looked at the label and I was like, yes, I'm totally going to remember that. But now I think I'm going to go ahead and start taking a notebook with me and start building a swatch book, because even though I can feel the fabric and I can kind of get an idea of what I can make with it, like, you have no idea what the fabric is. Like, even though I know, you don't know. And I don't feel as though I'm communicating fabrics as good as I can. So I'm gonna go ahead and start a swatch book so that I can go ahead and just be more descriptive when it comes to fabrics. I feel as though, you know, my skills, everything else is improving except for the knowledge in fabric. So that is something that I do plan on working on and fixing. And I do think that having a swatch book will help me with that goal. Now, this is something that I have no idea what it's called. It feels like you can make like a nice well-fitted pants and have a little stretch to it, or shorts. I also thought about making maybe like a cute little mini skirt. Ooh, so let's talk about Sew Your View. So Sew Your View, in case you didn't know, Sew Your View is hosted by @Crumpets Tea and Sewing this month, and I have been watching Tea for quite a while now. So the pattern for this month is the Simplicity S8982, and I already made the muslin for the top, and I already made adjustments to it. It's super cute top, but I don't know what to do with the skirts, and I was thinking of just making it a mini skirt. So for the top, okay, for the top, it's going to be this fabric. I don't know if you guys remember, I purchased this fabric at Savers. This one doesn't have a lot of stretch, but it does have some. So I'm probably, usually when it comes to like knit patterns and stuff, I size down one size just so that it fits me a little bit snug and it stretches out a little bit with time. But with this one, because it doesn't have that much stretch to it, it has enough to sew the pattern in, but I am going to sew my exact size, and I think it will be fine. If not, then I will sew it in a different fabric and we will see how it turns out. But yeah. Oh, and I already sewed my ironing board cover. It's all right. I didn't want to spend, I did think about making it super cute and using all these different like scraps of cotton that I had, but then I realized that that was going to take me a bit too long, and I kind of needed an ironing board cover right away. So if you are interested in making your own ironing cover, I found this really easy tutorial to follow. It was super easy to make, and it's super cushiony now. Like I have quite a few layers. And it's super cushiony now. I have quite a few layers in my ironing board, so I'm really happy and I am able to use it. So now that you know about my ironing board, let's go ahead and talk irons. You're probably wondering, Melissa, ¿qué pasó? ¿Dónde te fuiste? Where'd you go? One of my tiny humans was not feeling awesome. Sometimes I can be a bit dramatic. This was one of those instances, and I freaked out. I called my husband at work. We rushed to the hospital. 9 hours later, there was nothing wrong, and we kind of overreacted. Well, I kind of overreacted. It was a setback. But let's go ahead and continue where I left off. I am just going to add real quick because I actually forgot yesterday. I actually forgot to mention this. I made myself a wrist pin cushion. It was super easy. I just thought about it in my head and I brought it to life basically. And there are some things that I will be doing differently next time, but this is amazing. It will just save you so many like little moments throughout your sewing project that accumulates to like 45 minutes of save time. Like it's just awesome. Before I left you, I was really into my whole ironing talk and how I want to purchase a new iron, and I do, because this one it didn't even cost me $15 at Walmart. It works, it gets the job done, but it gets the job done in it's very time consuming. The plate doesn't get as hot as it once used to, and when I steam, if you see this part right here, that's the only part that steams really, really well and really strong. The rest of the holes just kind of just throw a little bit of steam, but this is like, you know what I mean? So I would love the steam to kind of go throughout on my next iron. It runs out of water super fast. It hurts my thumb like when I'm steaming. I used to not care of stuff like this. Like when I would watch videos and people would, and like other sewists would be like, and it's so easy to hold. Like, I don't care. I just want it to get the job done. No, that matters, because think about it. You're sewing and you're ironing every seam and you're constantly having to press really, really hard. Like when you're, after a few hours, I don't know about anybody else, but but for me, okay, after a few hours of being, you know, trapped in my sewing room voluntarily, like by the end of the night, my hands are starting to hurt. Like, why is that happening to me? So that's why I would prefer a nice, smoother iron. This one has lasted me around 2 years, this one right here. This one, however, this was a pricey iron. This was the Shark iron. I purchased it at Walmart and it doesn't work. This literally stopped working like not even after 6 months of purchasing. I'm serious. This was not even 6 months old, and I was like, ¿sabes qué? I've had it in storage. I've had it up in the closet. I'm like, maybe like it just needed some rest, you know, and I'm pushing the on button and it doesn't work. This one was probably like around $40, maybe a little bit more or maybe a little bit less, but I want to throw I think it was around close to 40 in that area. So I thought it would last me a pretty long time, and then it's a Shark. Like, it's made through the Shark brand, and I was like, this is gonna be awesome. It's gonna last me at least minimum 3 to 4 years, but no, sadly that wasn't the case. So it is what it is, you know. I'm finally gonna throw it away after thinking somehow that it was gonna come back to life. I don't know why I thought that. But yeah, and to those of you that took my little survey on Instagram, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. I will say that I'm going to make a detailed video of why I choose to trace my patterns. I have not counted all my sewing patterns, and I do need to make or create kind of a method so that I can keep track of it. But anyways, you guys, if you want, let me know what else you would like to see, what else you want me to come on here and talk about. If you have any questions sewing related, let me know down in the comments. I would love to answer them the best I can. If I don't have an answer, I will point you in the right direction. But yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching. I am almost at 700 subscribers, and that is amazing. If you can't get enough of me and you want to know more about me, you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, or Snapchat. I don't really go on Snapchat, but I'm on there from time to time at Sologamelisa. If you want to know any more information about anything that I shared today, go ahead and check out the description down below. But yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I will see you again in a few days. Don't forget to make it a wonderful day, week, and month so you can have a great year. Bye, everybody.